Thank you for tuning in to Anime Radio. Today I'll be continuing my series of reviewing every single episode of Demon Slayer, moving on from episode 5 to episode 6. But before I can start the episode of my series, I'd like to mention a few announcements. Obviously, I still have my Demon Slayer manga video to finish, and I will finish it in due time. But I would also like to say that anime news is coming very, very close to its deadline, so come visit us. Obviously, it will be a live stream, so if anybody wants to join us, ask any questions about anime and just news of anime in general, and we're just gonna be talking, so you can ask us anything. But without further ado, let me start the video. Episode 6: Swordsman accompanying a demon. Tanjiro is now clad in the uniform of the Demon Slayer cause. His Nichiren sword on his hip, and Nezuko, now awake in a special box made by Orokodaki, on his back. He heads out for his first assignment, a town to the northwest where girls have been vanishing nightly. There Tanjiro meets Kazumi, haggard with worry after his girlfriend has been abducted. Though he does catch the scent of a demon nearby, none are in sight. Tanjiro is sure that a demon is behind this sinister incident. I wonder what Tanjiro first felt when he found out that teenage girls were being abducted by a demon of some sort. I didn't know demons had such tastes in food, but obviously, clearly, this meant that Tanjiro would be going on his first assignment after becoming a demon slayer. Now, this first mission is quite special because this is actually the first incident where we found a demon with a blood demon art. And now there are plenty more demons, obviously, that are stronger than this one. It doesn't even have a name, it's just called the Swamp Demon. I mean, I guess I'm fine with that name. It's just why. We then see this town. The animation has done the entire anime justice for everything. The voice acting is impeccable. I love the voice acting in this. Very, very, very clean. And it all sounds like it's on the same microphone, which is hard to do actually, because there's different rooms, there's different places, there's different mics, there's everything in a professional anime has to be done according to how the producer likes it. But if the voice acting isn't good, it can really ruin the anime. So it just needs to have a perfect balance in voice acting, but not focusing all on voice acting. Focus on the animation, because that's what we see. And if the animation is good but the voice acting isn't, it can really make a terrible combination. It's like mixing any dangerous chemical with another dangerous chemical, which doesn't stop the dangerous it's complicated how to create an anime professionally with great production, great editing, great everything. But this doesn't mean Demon Slayer is a perfect anime. No. There are some flaws to the voice acting. Obviously, I can't do anything like this, but I do have some talent in it. But obviously, you saw from my video, I'm not good at editing it, and I'm sure I'm not good in impressions. So why don't we talk about why I didn't like this anime, and not this anime, this video. Well, for starters, the voice acting for Orokodaki, the person didn't really try to make it sound like a real human. I think it was because this was the last episode that we see Orokodaki in for a while. He got a little tired voice acting him, and obviously if that's not his natural voice, that scratchy voice, the Tanjiro, you seem to have dropped your sword, or something like that. I can't really do voice acting making my voice scratchy. Obviously, it sounds like my voice has gotten a little more deeper in the time that I've been doing YouTube or the time I've been doing entertainment. So, yay. But yeah, the voice acting for him was subpar to his last episodes that he was in. It was much better then. But moving on from the negatives on the voice acting, let me go to what I liked about this episode in particular. I liked it because it showed a lot of backstory to the demon. Not really backstory, but the foundation of the demon that we see in this episode. And I really like how they laid the episode out, because it started off right off the bat, Okodaki talking to Tanjiro, and then Tanjiro leaves a few minutes, seconds later, and then we see adorable Nezuko under the sheets, and it's the very episode is played so perfectly in building up a great foundation. But not only that, I loved to see the interaction between Kazumi and Tanjiro, because it felt like it was a little bit of a awkward competition, I guess, because, well, Tanjiro has had his entire family killed. Kazumi had his girlfriend killed. It was very, 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 very unbalanced between them. I wonder which one's heavier. It's definitely Tanjiro. But what if Kazumi had his entire family killed instead of his girlfriend? Well, it would be pretty sad for Tanjiro, seeing that another person's family has been killed. But luckily, this demon is a pervert, so he only goes for these young teenage girls. This was the first episode that had a lot of potential, and it was a little in between my expectations, but it was a very entertaining episode. Obviously, at the end, it was much more entertaining because it was a fight scene, and we really liked to see Tanjiro using his water-breathing forms. So that's why I will give it a 6.9. 6.9 because I don't want to be too harsh. It was a great episode. Now you might be wondering why I have such a subtle tone today. It's because last night I didn't get enough sleep, and this night I got a less than moderate amount of sleep, so I'm a little unable to do many things with my voice today, and obviously I've been recording quite a bit because Demon Slayer and everything. And I have this thing with D&D. If you don't know what D&D is, it's basically Dungeons and Dragons. And wait a second, are you fading me away again? Oh my gosh, really? Just because I'm talking about D&D doesn't mean you have to fade me away. Could you stop it? Stop, please. Oh my gosh, do I have? Oh my gosh, I'm such a lazy editor. Again? Okay, so apparently I'm back. So D&D is basically Dungeons and Dragons. Well, I'm so sorry for rambling on again. I want to say thank you to everyone that's been watching our videos and who has subscribed and who have been following us on Instagram. It's been very, very nice. I'd like to also say, if you do like our content and if you do enjoy it just a little bit, just make it just thumbs up or share our videos, because it's so fun to see people enjoying our content. And we are doing this as a hobby, so don't get the wrong idea. We just want to have fun, alright? But we want to see something successful in this YouTube channel, so hopefully if people do enjoy our content, they will like, comment, subscribe. Oh, and also do not comment down below your own videos because, I mean, first of all, why would you do that? Second of all, do you know how small of a channel we are? So try not to do that, it's quite embarrassing for us. Anyway, as I said, anime news, Demon Slayer, blah 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 blah. I'll be making a part 2 to my last video, which was, I think it was, wait a second. I'll be making a part 2 to my last video, which obviously was, I love these animes, the animes that I found good or good enough to put in a video. So I'll be making a part 2 to it, which is obviously my least favorite or my hateful animes, the animes I hate. Go check that one out, it's very good. Why don't you go see our last video, or Otilio's last video. Hentai slash ecchi anime is getting a second season. Oh, and if you want to know why the thumbnail kept changing, it was because YouTube found it inappropriate, which I was telling him. So, yeah. go comment down below on that video that I told you that. Now, without further ado, thank you for tuning into Anime Radio. And we hope for you to join us in our next video. Thank you and goodbye.